We'll send ours. Okay, I know. So as per our discussion in the last class, look at EU. EU was playing out perfectly, right? We are expecting sales till this row, right? Can you hear me?
Yes.
And I think we both are discussed this thing, right? In EU.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I told you to focus on cells and it's just happening, right?
Let's go up to that area,
Yeah,
level
so it's,
area.
yeah. So, okay, fine. And USD CAD is playing out now. I don't know what is the exact status, but it's, I think it was trading at 1 as to 10 or something. 1 as to 15, I think. 1 as to 11, I think. Yeah, 1 as to 15. Fine. The entry was very simple. If you look at this 15 minutes, same thing. Breakout structure, false breakout structure, price comes to our work and taps. That's the simple entry. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, now this is the class to explain something. So you guys are having doubt. Someone is asking doubts in the Discord. I don't know who's this. Let me check. Yeah, here Kal. Yeah, Khalid is asking doubt. He's asking to explain these areas. So I'll explain now. I'll explain the reason behind this trade idea. So that
Is USD CAD?
yeah, USD CAD. USD. Okay. So first of all, I need to teach you something else. So when you have a clear structure range, people will always look for the inefficient price action area. Yeah, it's the thing. But they will look for the mitigation from the lower order block area to go higher. This was not a case. The thing is, once it's collected the inducement area, price can go to the next area. If price just comes and collects the inducement, that's what matter. It no needs to mitigate the lower order block because price.
So you are saying that it's only mitigates, like if there is an order block in below areas, if it take enough liquidity and mitigate the imbalance, it will go.
Yeah, definitely it will go. Price won't price no need to mitigate if it collects enough liquidity. So this is the case. You need to understand. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to USD CAD, I'm just looking on the weekly time frame. First of all, I started with I think monthly time frame. And in the monthly time frame, what I have noticed is this particular thing. So we have a larger liquidity sweep over this area. Larger liquidity sweep towards this area. So I'm marking this as a liquidity sweep. And price just this demand is holding the price till now. This demand was the reason which holds the price. And if you are looking in this particular area, this supply failed and this demand reacts like holding the price. So this supply was created, sorry, this demand area was created just before this supply break. So it's valid at least a time and it's still holding the price. This is the overall monthly time frame, but it won't tell that much to us. So all that matter was as to the daily and 4 hour time frame. So before looking the daily and 4 hour, we need to have look at what the weekly says. This weekly time frame says this supply got failed, and after the failure of this supply, look at this, we got a demand which is reacts. So which is holding the price till now. If this demand or reacts, then we need to take out this guys. This is the aim of, currently. But when I switch it to the daily time frame, I just marked this as a liquidity level and I'm switching the time frame to daily. So look at the daily time frame, what happens. In this daily time frame, initially price rejected this supply. This supply rejected the price. And after this, look, we got a reaction from this demand area within this demand area, note down this point. When it comes to 4 hour, I think, yeah. When it comes to 4 hour, look at this. This area subs the liquidity, changes the character, and transfer the money from like subs the liquidity, changes the character, and transfers the money from here to here. And after this, look at this. It holding the bullish bias, which is breakout structure. And again, look here. Now look at in our format. Just go to the daily time frame. Sorry. Just go to the daily time frame and have a look what happens here. So we have a demand area which is created just after the breakout structure. So it's valid. But look here. But it's already gone through by holding this demand area, demand order flow, demand chain. It's called demand chain. It's a consecutively demand chain. So this demand chain already holding the price and takes higher. So we know this demand areas was not valid for us. So the only valid area for us is the lower demand area, which is the origin now. So I'm going to switch to 4 hour to check where is the origin. And now I have a clear origin which holds the price, which has the money, right? So I'm looking for the origin and price just came and taps. And after tapping, I need to wait till the supply failures. The supply got failed here. And after the supply failure, this demand reacted at least a time. And we know. So after getting reaction, it needs to be liquidated. It's also liquidated done. And I'm switching the time frames to 1 hour to see is there any clear formation. Yeah, there is a clear formation, which is a larger liquidity sweep and a breakout structure. And again, look at here, look at this area, look at this particular area. We have a demand over here, which is already mitigated, which is created after this supply failure. Look at this supply failure. After this supply failure, this demand area was created. We know this area needs to be liquidated in the future. So we are marking this area as our inducement and this area as our order block, which is our money transfer area. And price just came and mitigates. Now we didn't take entry till now, right? So after this, look at here. We are looking for some kind of confirmations. In this case, we need to wait till the supply failures. Just a minute. So we need to wait till the supply failure. And this supply got failed over here. And look at this. Now this demand area holding the price, right? And this demand area holding the price and just price was reacting here. So we know price needs to come to the origin. Before that, we need to check up.
And consider that as a build-up.
Which one? So look at the
that consolidation.
just a minute. We look at the 15 minute. We have two areas here. I have seen these areas in the 5 minute only. So I just switch it to the 5 minute to find the exact liquidity areas. First of all, I did identify the supply area. After the supply failure, we have a demand which is created just before the breakout structure, and it's holding the price one time. And again, look at the rally kind of demand over here, which holds the price already. And after, so if this was a perfect demand, it needs to take out this highs. And price just exactly did what we need to look. And after taking out of these guys, we know this both the demands need to be liquidated in the future. I just marked this area and marked this area as a false breakout structure. You know why we just we are marking this area as a false breakout structure. This is not our origin, so that we are marking this as a false breakout structure, and we are marking this area as a breakout structure, right? Now, when it comes to order block, I'm finding my order block in 15 minutes. There is a reason behind it. Why 15 minutes? Let me show you. So in this case, look at here. This is a fresh order block, but it's already mitigated by this week. You can clearly have a look. It's already mitigated. Now the overall money is lying in this particular block only. right? So that I was looking for this block to for my entry. I'm just looking for this block for my entry, and look at this. This is a type 1 inducement. I hope you people remember this. What is the type 1? Breakout structure, a false breakout structure, and the price comes to order block and return. So this is our type 1, right? Which is having a breakout structure and BOS, BOS, and price just comes to order block and mitigates. So I hope you people remember this type 1 inducement. And in this case, we met a type 1 inducement. So I'm just entering in this area with the limit order. I think it has a 10 pip stops. And I'm targeting this guys as a first target and this guys as a second target. And for the overall target, it was like very higher. I think, yeah. This is the overall target currently I'm looking. So we can expect this guys to be taken out. So it offers us a 1 to 46 RR trade. First, I'm going to play the price. So this is the overall idea of this trade. And I'm allowing the price to play and it taps. It's running successfully. And I'm holding this trade still now. Currently here. So let's see what's going to be happen. What's going to be happen.
Bro, you said earlier the demand chain, right? Can you explain that thing?
Demand side is nothing but consecutive demand. Demand created. A demand. And again, price comes to demand, mitigates. And the demand. Candles creating demand. And again demand. It's a demand chain.
So if that done, it need to take out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why you marked that demand chain.
Yeah, it's an order flow. We know order flow needs to be taken out. That's why, right?
Here in daily or 4 hour, how much order flow will happens? Like in daily,
I don't know, bro.
say
So first
1, 2, 3.
about predictable. So this is demand chain. So why this is demand chain? Look at this. Rally base rally and again price comes. So I'll explain.
That's why the demand not reacted once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at
So
this.
if we consider
Rally based
demand
rally.
change,
Okay. It's a rally based.
oh,
It's a rally based rally demand area.
okay.
It's a rally based rally demand area. Price comes
Mm.
X entry and again flies. And again look at this. Again a rally based rally demand formation. Rally base rally. Price comes and again, right?
Okay.
Rally based rally demand area. So it will not work in the future.
Okay. So that's why you didn't take that lower demand.
Yeah. So even though if we take the lower demand area, that didn't give any reactions. Right? So let's consider if you are taking this area.
Okay.
It didn't give any reactions, right?
No reactions. Okay. So we don't have any entry in our time
We
frame.
don't have any entry. That's why we are here. The offers also 1 to 47. Let's see. I think.
For GU, I sent something, right? Can you look that?
Which one?
In Telegram, I think in Telegram I send you for GU.
GU.
Yes, that thing. From weekly to.
I already informed you, bro. You're just marking a random area. So you need to pick one area like this. So what we are having, like, so to take entries in these areas, I'm marking from here and here. The problem in your analysis is you're just marking this area. I hope you understand, right? Got it? Do you got it?
So can you show the GBP USD from weekly to lower time frame?
I already informed you
like
that
then-
also it can't be done in 10 or 15 minutes. But let's try, okay? Let's try.
This is the thing that I marked, okay?
Yeah, fine, bro. But I already informed you it can't be done in like 5 or 10 minutes. That's why I didn't go for the overall analysis. Go for monthly. Hmm. So we are in this trading range where we are from here to here for a very long time. Price is just bouncing within this ranges. And we did take out this loss currently. So this was the case. In this case, we need to look for resistance and support. This was a rejection. Consider this as a rejection from a support area. Okay. Consider this as a rejection from a support area. And if this demand gets broken, supply needs to hold the price. We have formed trend line liquidity over this area. And we just collected the trend line liquidity. And price started a new trading range. Demand broke and the supply rejected the price. After rejecting, still again demand fails, supply holds the price. Supply holds the price.
So you will check from the ancient time, right? Very fast.
Like we need to get an overall idea. So if we know liquidity points, we can able to target.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will find from many long time how it's reacting. That's so
Yeah.
you can find where it's going, right?
Yeah, where it's going. If we know,
Without taking any random place, we need to
yeah, we
take
can
that path from beginning.
exactly.
Okay.
Here, look at here. We have a demand failure over this area. So after this demand failure, we know supply is going to hold the price. And look here, this is the only supply which can uh, hold the price. Look at this. There is no perfect supplies in this area, and there is a clear liquidity level, which is one. Look at this. It's a perfect. Let me switch to weekly. If we switch it to weekly, look at this. How many taps happen in these areas? So it's a perfect liquidity level. Why I'm saying this is a liquidity level? Look at here. SNR. Perfect SNR level, right? Price is getting rejected and the price again breaks and again breaks downside. Sells, 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 sells. So we know this is a liquidity pool and price is just exactly rejected from an area from a pure order block, which is the supply level. We know once this demand was broken, supply needs to hold the price, and the supply holds the price. Look at the move. Boom. Okay. Now let's do an analysis here. So we know after rejecting from a support level, we can target the same level again. Same SNR level. So we can target this level now. Why? What is the reason behind? Because this is a strong liquidity level. Price needs to come again to take a larger amount of liquidity. This is the first case. And we need to identify, is there any other SNR levels? Yeah, there is one more level here. We are trading in this level, so not an issue. So before trading the SNR level, just focus on this supply failure. So now I'm going to switch the time frame to 1 day. So after switching 1 day, look at this. Price is holding a demand order flow again. Demand, again a demand.
That's what I marked.
Yeah, demand area. This demand area still holding the price, right? This demand area still holding the price. Now we are going to switch from here. Supply failure. Demand, again a demand order flow. Again a demand order flow. Price is making, but here we are in a liquidity level, which is SNR level. We have taken out some form of highs also. We are rejecting from a highs. So we need to be careful in these areas. Switch the time frame to 4 hour. So in my view, if this was a pure break, this demand order flow will not hold the price. So we will see. So this was my view.
It's mitigated so much times, right? So it's
Yeah,
needed to take out.
everything was need to be taken out. At least this areas. At least this targeted area. So price needs to take out all these areas, liquidities. We may get
Because
some
that's the
reactions.
strong area, the resistance area.
Yeah, we may get some reactions from here, but it's safer to look at it, look like this.
Yes.
This area needs to be taken out. This is the overall analysis for GU.
Okay, so we need to find like this.
Exactly.
Oh, I got the points.
If you understand the liquidity levels, it's very easy to trade, right? So we can wait and we can wait and we can wait and execute, right?
Okay.
And you know, for this week I got only one trade, right? And I think
you will share the analysis in Discord, right?
Yeah, I shared it. And I did shared one more analysis in USDJPY. Here I shared one more thing. And
Yeah, I shown the thing. This is my markup. So you said it's not working.
no,
Why you said
I
that?
didn't tell.
No, not bro, not bro. In the 1 minute,
Bro, the
you
thing
will say.
is you're just finding in the random in 1 minute, right? So we need to you need to look so what's happening before and after this. This 1 minute transfer was not a better thing. That's why I did look even this thing. But it looks valid, but don't happen because price is already rejected and flies. Price comes, it will come to this area definitely. Let's see. So let's see what is the reason behind this trade analysis.
Okay.
It's very simple. So let me go to the weekly first. And in the weekly time frame, I have noticed something. We have a breakout structure over this area. So when we have a breakout structure, we need to mark 4 things. What are the 4 things? The structure, where the structure got booked, where the origins, and is there any demand area just below? Just there is a demand area just below the structure, and it holds the price, and price just reacted from the supply, and we know this needs to be taken out after the rejection, after completing the target, just getting rejection and taken out. And after taken out, we got a rejection from the origin. Now I switch it to daily. In this daily time frame, look here what happens. Price just changes the character over here. The supply got failure. We got a breakout structure. In the same case, supply also got failure. Price just comes to this area and started moving upwards. In this case, we have a demand order flow once again. Look at this sweep. We have a larger liquidity sweep over this area.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, this
If
is what I
there's enough
explained.
liquidity,
Yeah, it will start
there
moving.
you go.
Okay, it got swept the liquidity and supply failure. If the supply failure, demand needs to hold the price, and demand exactly holds the price. And look at this efficient demand. This demand was inefficient, and this demand holds the price. And again, got a supply failure over this area. After the supply failure, this demand area holds the price. And again, money was transferred efficiently from this area to this area. So I switch it to 1 hour and I checked whether is there any perfect money transfer area to look for buys. And I found some area for this. And look here, exact entry model. Sweep. And I break. And a false break. And look at this. So
SL is 30 pip. That's why I didn't take on this trade, bro. Otherwise, I will take this.
yeah, I also didn't take, but I'm just looking for the confirmation entries. Definitely we'll get on confirmation, bro.
Okay.
So after breaking this, we will find some entries. Definitely, for sure. For sure, we will find some other entries. Price will give some.
One doubt, if there is an order block and inducement and more liquidity at the upside of the order block, it didn't touch the order block and taken the liquidity and it's showing a order flow.
Okay.
So it will not came back to that order block.
That's not a case, bro. That's not a case. The case is, if we have enough liquidity, price can move. No need to come to the order block. Got it? So you have to look for the high time frame mitigation only. So no need to price, no need to come to the extreme point of the lower time. Get it? You get it, bro?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So price just needs to collect the liquidity in form of investment. That's it. Price only need to come to the lower part. It just needs to mitigate the higher time frame order block. That's it. Makes sense, right? Yeah. Let's see.
So where I need to send the charts in Discord or Telegram?
Discord, bro. So that
Discord, okay.
everyone
In
can
general
learn.
chat, I will send.
Yeah, everyone can learn. Wait, I'll open a section. Team setups.
Team setups, okay. So we can discuss in that.
Yeah, these are the targets.
Oh, if we get this trade, I can pass my.
Definitely, bro. You know, bro, it's just matter one has to like we get some more rewards. Let's see if this one is perfect, we will take out this size. Why this specifically this? Because it's a SNR liquidity level. We are trading in SNR liquidity level. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's reacted more than 4 times, right?
Where
The order flow reacted more than 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th time. But,
if it fails, we will see downside definitely. Yeah, there is a possibility price may come here.
To the origin.
Yeah, to take out this. If this order was failed, then we can completely take out because everything was already mitigated. So it needs to
So
be
then you will look for sales.
once we get a strong confirmation.
Like how you look for sales from here? If the break happens,
Switching
then
the
what you
order
will
flow,
check?
order flow, order flow.
Order flow, okay.
order flow in the 4 hour or 1 hour, then we will go. But this in this case, we will get buys. Definitely, we will get. I am clear about this.
Yes.
Are there any other doubts?
So much doubts, but I don't have anything now. when I take the chart, I will get the doubts.
Switch off. How's going, buddy?
Yes, bro.
How's
Going
going?
well.
Sajaf ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നതില്.
ഞാൻ
How's going?
going well, bro.
Going well?
Yeah.
Then you.
What about you?
I'm doing great, bro. As it is. So, any doubts?
Bro, one thing. Okay, bro, 1 minute.
Bro, I forgot to explain. Okay. No. Just a minute. I'll explain why we called some false breakout structure. You people are marking randomly something like people are thinking like if there is a double breakout structure in our order block area, you will mark this as a breakout structure, and you will mark this as a false breakout structure.
Yes.
This was not a case. This was not a perfect case. We need to deal. Okay, so just a minute. I'll deal. Okay. So in this case, why the false breakout structure happens? So let me explain here. So let us assume market structure was this in the past. So in future, if we collected some liquidity over here, the overall money was here. So price must come to this area to take out the money, so that we are considering this is a false breakout structure. So, and there is a reason behind this. So let me explain the reason. So let me consider the breakout structure here. If the breakout structure happens here, price will create a demand, right? Price will create a demand and will take it to higher. So this is a case. In this case, look at here what happens. It's a what it is demand. It's a rally-based rally, right? Rally-based rally. In this case, what happens? Buyers are entering in the market, right? Buyers are entering. So once buyers are entering in the market, battle between sellers and buyers is happening here. In this battle, buyers won the battle and sellers exiting the market. Sellers are exiting the market because they lost the battle. After the battle, buyers taking control of the market. And there is a lot of inefficient price action in the leg. Right? In this particular leg, there is so much inefficient price action. So sellers will come to full the inefficient price action. And this is the area of buyers. So buyers will take dominating and they will take the control. So here what happens? So buyers needs to exit here, because if they entered at the price of 100 over here, they need to cut the profit at least 150 to make some profits, right? So this area was considered as a false breakout structure. This is the original breakout structure. This is a false, because in this area, buyers also going to exit here. So once buyers make their exit, sellers already exited. There is no sellers in this area. Now buyers also exited. So no one is in this area. So this area will fail in the future. We will get a mitigation from the lower area. Got it? That's what's the case though. Money transfer. Here. Yeah.
Yes, bro. No.
Is it clear or not?
Yes, clear.
Let me explain. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, good. So look at this. Why this one also false breakout structure? This one also breakout structure. And This one also false breakout structure. Because look at here what happens. This is a demand. So this is got a supply got failure. The overall money was here. This is the origin of this particular move. This was created after the supply failure. This demand was created after the supply failure. Here, rally, base, rally, buyers area, sellers will come to fill the inefficient price action. After filling the inefficient price action, buyers will take the control. The buyers who entered here will make exit here. So this area called as a false breakout structure because sellers already exited.
Bro,
Buyers also
if it's
exited the
done like,
market.
hello.
Yeah.
So, bro, you will look for sales from here,
Where?
from this area,
I won't consider.
or you will wait at least to mitigate this area.
I'll consider sales below this area only. So once price comes to this area, I'll consider where the first demand got failed in this area. If the demand